Hey friends, it's Cassie. Welcome back for another video here on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be showing some of the brand new Simon Hurley Create release. This is brand new, so check this out. This is the Plaid Builder background. I love that. And then we also have this Friendship Florals. There's so much two-step stamping in there and amazing sentiments. I'm going to have everything that's new linked down below, but let's go ahead and make a card with these two things today. I'm going to take out the guts of my Misty, and I've got a couple pieces of cardstock. These measure 4 inches by 5 1/4. And check out the Plaid Builder. Every one of those little pieces is a separate piece. So think of the possibilities with this. Not only could you have a background, but you could stamp just each one of those separately if you wanted. There's lots of choices here. So I'm inking this up using some Tropical Tango. And then I decide right before I do it, I'm going to move this over just one square. I've got it tacked down with a magnet, and then we're going to stamp that down at the bottom. And I do want to make two almost identical cards. They're going to be identical on the outside. The sentiments on the inside are going to be different. But I'm going to go ahead and put my next piece in there. And I'm not going to show you the stamping of the second piece every time, but basically it's the same process for everything that I'm doing. So once again, Tropical Tango, ink that up. And then we'll clean off our stamp once I'm happy with how that has stamped out. And we're going to shift it now. So we'll just move this up one block, and then we'll move our stamp to the side. I love doing this. And like I said, you could do different colors. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are just crazy with this Plaid Builder. So I feel like this one's kind of a staple. But we're going to stick to the same color. But the rainbow, oh my gosh, that just came to me. That would be so cool. Do a whole rainbow of plaid back there. Dang, that'd be pretty. Oh. All right, moving on. I've put my guts back in because we've went from a red rubber stamp to a polymer stamp. And so now I'm going to ink this up with some slate. This is one of the newer colors. It is not black. It's a very dark gray, but I'm going to use it like a black. It's so pretty. I'll stamp it twice and then flip my piece and we'll stamp it again. Because like I said, 2 cards. And then we're going to start doing the two-step stamping. I love that all of the brand new stamps that Simon Hurley Create released today all have the option to obviously color if you want, or do two-step stamping. So I'm a huge fan of it. It's a time saver, and not only is it a time saver, but when you have the array of colors that Simon Hurley Create has, you have so many great options too. So that color I'm using there is Sike, and I've just put it down kind of where the center of the flower would be, and I'm sort of wiping away. I'm not doing the best job. Obviously, it's okay. I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to color the entire image or stamp the entire image using some Midnight Snack, and then I'll pounce away where the yellow is or where the Sike is. I'm going to stamp it again. And then, like I said, move some of that color away. And we'll flip it and do the same thing. Then we'll grab the next stamps, which are going to be these little flowers. And I'll line those up. They're actually super easy to line up. But even if you don't line them up correctly, I feel like that's a look you could go for too, really. I've seen that done also, kind of offsetting just a little bit. So once again, bringing in our Sike, wiping around because I just kind of want the centers. Then we're going to bring in some Game Over, which is the dark red. Love that. And then pounce out the center with our microfiber cloth. Flip it and do the same thing. Then we'll put down these little leaves. And I'm just going to stamp these with Overzealous. Nice bright green. Not going to do any two-step on that one. And I say two-step stamping. I mean, this one's technically like a 1, 2, 3, 4 step because it has all the solid images. I love that. It's so great. All right, now that they're done, which took no time really, I am going to fussy cut each of those out. You'll notice I've put my panel back in, my Misty, and I'm going to stamp out the sentiment that says, "Hey Bestie." I'll stamp that twice. And then I'll get my bases ready. Those measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. So these are going to be a little bit bigger than my card fronts or my panels. So this is the size of an A2 size card. I've just cut my panels a little smaller than that. And then I'll pull out the sentiments that I want. 2 separate sentiments. I love this. This stamp set is going to be just a go-to for me. This first one, I may not always be there with you, but I will always be there for you. I love that. And then this next one, thank you for being by my side, even when times are tough or get tough. I love that. These are so great. I'm so excited about this stamp set. And then there's other pretty flowers in it as well. So we're going to use liquid glue to adhere down our panel to our base for both of these. And then you could use foam tape to adhere down your flowers if you wanted. But I'm going to go ahead and keep these as super easy mailers. I'm not even going to use any embellishments on these. Although you could, like maybe some Nuvo drops or something fun like that. I want those flowers to just be the real star here. So I'm going to leave it as is. And then I've got these two really pretty cards all done. So there you have it. That finishes off our cards for today. I hope you liked them. If you did, please hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And be sure to check out my description box. I'm going to have a link to all of the new products. Go check it out. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye, everybody.